Good morning, Sagittarius. Happy Spiritual Saturday. I hope y'all will forgive me. I didn't do any readings yesterday because, y'all, I don't know if it was the eclipse or what. Oh, just the fatigue and the brain fog yesterday was just horrendous. And I thought it was just me, because I've been on this wellness journey. But as I talked to other people yesterday, I wasn't the only one. And so I wouldn't want to give you like a halfway reading, you know what I'm saying? I'd want to be my full self, Sagittarius. And I think that's kind of what we're doing right now, is just getting past the energy, honestly. I don't feel like we're doing all that much, so I don't feel like there's going to be any, like, rocket moments or anything, yeah. So, let's get into it, though, because that's what's showing up. If you're looking for personal readings, the information is in the description, and I appreciate y'all so much as far as just coming to the channel, doing what you can to support, whether it's coming to the channel, liking my videos, commenting, booking readings, donating. It's very much appreciated. So, and I am sorry about like the inconsistency lately. I know I'm kind of like throwing some people off. I'm just trying to get myself together too, Sag. I'm not gonna lie. So let's get into it. So first of all, we have Serene Heaven, or Serene Haven. So it does kind of feel like you're just taking it easy. Being peaceful, maybe even just not doing all that much this weekend. But there is like healing happening, and I do know that, this eclipse was pretty powerful in its purging energy. So, our bodies are kind of resetting, our souls are resetting. And yeah, so and whenever there's Pisces energy, I want to go to sleep. It is just a thing. And that, like, the day before yesterday, I slept for 14 hours. Like, it was that deep. So, I just feel like you may be working through, sometimes, we don't even know necessarily when we're working through wounds. We're just letting things go energetically a lot of the times. Because when I talk about wounds, people will tell me, I'm healed, I'm healed, I'm healed. We're never totally healed from wounds. Things come up, and there is a constant need. It's part of the journey, part of spiritual practice to constantly, forgive ourselves and forgive others. And it just does feel like that, like you're just setting yourself free from a lot of things so that you can let all new, amazing, miracle type things in. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. Yeah, and it's just like getting really clear about things that needed to be purged. And why. The reason's always so that we can be open to new, amazing things, right? And that's the way Sagittarius works. It really is. We move forward, y'all. I know some people are not going to want to hear that. So, and what this is that, look on the bottom, Grove of Unity, Vortex of Change, Real Promise. I feel like you may be putting things together. Things are going to start making sense to you. And they may start making sense to you when new people come in your life. You're going to say, oh, that's why I had to purge that or cry that out or have that final argument or whatever it is. That's why. Because, you know, it was time for change. I like it. So let's see what the under the deck shiznit is. Sorry, that was my abundance necklace. I can only wear so many necklaces. Very magical. 8 of Pentacles. The World card. 7 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Now the 2 of Cups is, you know, a lot of the times, well, most people think it's about love and soulmates and all of that. And it could be connecting with someone you align with, right? It can be representative of a spiritual union. You know, someone who feels the way that you do about things. And it's like, too, what you're finding is that the more that you put work into yourself, the more you start to see the opportunities for alignment. And not just things aligning for you, but even people. Like, it's almost like the more aligned you get, you're able to see alignment. And so if we can see alignment, then we know who these people are we're supposed to be with. Like, it becomes much clearer. And maybe it wasn't always clear. You know, maybe it wasn't. I know it wasn't always clear for me. Yeah. Very interesting. And what's constantly interesting to me is how many pentacles you show up in. There's a very earth-based energy for you about value, right? The kind of weekend is the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. I mean, you might be busy right now. You know, maybe you're doing that to be able to do what you really want to do. And, you know, maybe you're getting into alignment too with what that is. You know? And it's not a complete process because, you know, you only have half of it to choose. Could be another person who actually helps you to get there. You know, but with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you're able to see things opening up for you. And they're not things that are beyond your grasp. They might have been things that have taken a while to show up. Right? But maybe that was just because you had to really perfect your skills. And maybe there's a real big sense of you watering yourself. And the Ace of Cups is about self-love. You know, and like really getting in tune with what's really important to you. You know, maybe that sometimes that can get really confusing. Like, is money more important? Or is it more important that I do things that I love? And so you may really be getting, you know, figuring all that out. Because, you know, the Fool and the 3 of Wands reversed. Now, the 3 of Wands reversed is the delay. You know, particularly if you feel like your fresh start hasn't been moving. Maybe it was needed to move through that energy first. Because you don't... The Fool... Everyone loves the Fool, but the Fool can also be careless. So... You know, it's since you're showing up in Pentacles too, I can tell that you don't really want to be careless. You really are okay with how things, you know, time-wise are working out. You know, I mean, and you want to, like, figure out how to speed up the delays, but You know, the Three of Wands for me is always that third wand, for real. Now, everyone sees tarot differently. They all see the cards in a different way. And, you know, I look at it like with the Two of Wands, we have to make a choice between this and that. And the Three of Wands may be showing us more about that, but the devil is in the details. You know, sometimes we're missing details. You know, and so that could be playing out. But yeah, you want things to move faster, but you also don't want to be careless. Is my impression here. I like this energy though. It's kind of a nice balance. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to look for ways to overcome delays. So maybe the details of it all isn't immediately obvious to you. Maybe you're trying to figure it out, but it does seem like sorry y'all, something else is happening. Now, I don't know if this will be for everyone. The High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So, I mean, it could be just you coming to a realization. Dreams could be a little hinky. Or you could be coming into some information that you really don't know what to do with. It could be in regards to a problem. Or it almost feels like it's someone else's problem, Sag, to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely, like it feels like it's someone you decided not to really have anything to do with, right? So make of that what you will, and I feel like what you're finding out is that you made the right decision, and you feel pretty positive about it. But, I mean, I do feel like you may be thinking about the information that comes to you. Okay, what else? Eight of Wands, okay. Nine of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Wands. Judgment. Yeah, it does feel like you pushing forward. Feeling a little disappointed in some people. But you are headed to your new life. Okay? You're headed to your new life. And it just does feel like, you know, whatever has to go, has to go. Like, I want people who, you know, maybe it's just I want people who want to be there. Or it could just be I would rather focus on collaboration. Because the Tower's here. There's something happening in regards to collaboration. And that could just be like people you were thinking about collaborating. Maybe that falls apart. But the Tower always comes in for your greatest good. I'm not going to get into an argument about the Tower again. It usually happens when we're not doing what needs to be done. The universe comes in and says, well, here you go. We're going to do something because it needs to be done. It's not stable. It's not, you know. And that can show up in a variety of ways that are a little stressful. So, you know, just keep in mind that it's always in your best interest. Yeah, so let's see what the takeaway is. What's the takeaway here? What's the takeaway? Oh, Five of Swords, okay. Sometimes we just gotta push forward on our own. What's the takeaway? Okay. Whole lot. Oh, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Ooh. Whole lot of that, and it like sometimes we got to push forward on our own. It can hurt. It can feel lonely. Yeah, Ten of Cups, especially when we want the Ten of Cups. Six of Wands, Page of Wands. It's like we want people to be on board, but that doesn't always happen. And sometimes, you know, even we have to just forge forward on our own, and they'll catch up later. Yep. Okay, Sag. I love this for you. I hope you have the best day ever. Toodles.